When David commits his sin with Bathsheba in the Old Testament, he is so broken over his sin when he realizes what he's done and how he's acted that he writes a psalm of prayer to God. It's in Psalm 51 that prayer actually appears and occurs, and I don't know if you ever looked at it, but it goes like this. Have mercy on me, O God. According to your steadfast love, according to your abundant mercy, blot out my transgressions. Wash me thoroughly from my iniquity and cleanse me from my sin. For I know my transgression, my sin is ever before me. Against you alone have I sinned, and done what is evil in your sight. You are justified in your sentence, and blameless when you pass judgment. Indeed, I was born guilty, a sinner, when my mother conceived me. Today is Ash Wednesday. It begins a 40-day journey of Lent and a journey to the cross of Christ and then beyond to the resurrection. But today is actually a day that reminds us that we are broken and sinful, and that we are basically people that need to be very repentant for the lives that we lead. We're marked with ashes on this day to remind us that we need to be mournful over our sin. But it's kind of cool because it's not like we're mournful without any hope. It's not like we're mournful without grace in our lives. We're mournful knowing that this Jesus has come to wash us clean and to remove our sin from us as far as the east is from the west. So we get to put on the ashes again to remind us of the sin, but we do that in the view of God's grace. And so with David, I pray this prayer, create in me a clean heart, O God. Renew a right spirit within me, knowing that the grace of Christ will cover me. What prayer will you pray this Ash Wednesday? How will you remember your sin, bring them before the Lord, and receive His grace?